In just 1 week, I'm going to be going up to Canada for my very first moose hunt with a bow and arrow. So in this video, we're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff. After unboxing a brand new bow Matthews sent me, we're going to be taking it to the bow shop to get it set up. While we're there, we're also going to be building some super heavy duty arrows perfect for taking down a full-size moose. Once we get them sighted in and back home, we'll shoot around a little bit to get as comfortable as possible before finally receiving the full life-size moose target, which we're going to practice on to get prepared for this hunt. This thing is literally massive. It's the same size 1-to-1 ratio as a real-life moose like we're going to be hunting. So getting some practice on this thing, even at long range, is going to be super cool. But just like I mentioned earlier, there's one thing I got to unbox to get all this started. Alright, are y'all ready for this? We got a new bow! Isn't that exactly what you're hoping for 7 days before a big hunt? I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot, you know? Probably literally. Matthews sent it to me for the moose hunt, so I don't know. The bow I was shooting right now, the bow I've been shooting has been a Matthews, except this one is a lot newer version. This one is their Lift X. So not only do we gotta go to the bow shop to get heavier arrows specifically designed to kill big animals and penetrate, but we've also got to get this thing set up. It's a 33-inch axle to axle Lift X. I ended up getting it in 70-pound draw, 80% let off, I think 30-inch draw length. And the color I got is just straight up OD green, because I like green. Dude, this is going to be cool. What's not going to be cool is if I'm just not able to get it sighted in or set up in time. But I do think I can. I think I can. Definitely wish us luck, because I will be needing that. Here's the other box. I assume this is probably going to be like the accessories and stuff. Bam! First thing we have is the stabilizer. I think I can put this one on myself. So boom. Right there is the stabilizer. There is that looking good. Next up we have the Lopo quiver. That's the thing that holds your arrows when you're not shooting them. I can install this. These other few things I'm probably not gonna touch. Then after that I got a Matthews rest. And then I got the UltraView kind of dialing sight there with 5 pins. I'm not gonna put these two on because if I try to put them on, I can mess it up. This stuff, I don't think I can mess it up that bad, but this stuff, I'm gonna just let the bow guy do that. He's the pro. We'll let him do it. 1 week until the moose hunt, boys, and we got a very, very busy week. Big thanks to Matthews for sending this thing out and all this stuff. I don't know. Hopefully we can use it to kill a moose here in a week. Now that we got the bow unboxed and everything, let's take it on into my local bow shop and get this thing set up.
Howdy, howdy.
The goods have arrived.
They were,
Here we go. I couldn't wait. I went ahead and put on the quiver and the stabilizer too. I couldn't just leave it in the box.
Now what draw length did you get?
I got 30.
30-70?
I think so,
perfect,
yeah. That's what, yeah.
That's what we set your other one up for, okay. So how do you want to do this?
I don't know. What do you think?
is that all right?
And I can set your
Yeah, that's good.
I called Serious Archery, and they recommend with a 150 grain head to do a 4-fletch bone-in alpha vein. And that's the real popular vein this year, so.
Okay, that'll work. So this is the arrow?
Yep, 260. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. If these arrows don't come within 12 feet of a moose, I'm going to be disappointed.
Those are going to be some heavy arrows.
Yeah.
You're going to have the range perfect with your rangefinder.
Here are the heads. Those are them. These are cheaper, similar ones, but
So
those are the serious ones.
If you know, misjudge 5 yards, which that's a big animal,
Yeah, yeah.
it's going to drop a lot.
How heavy did they end up being?
We don't know yet. We're going to find out.
Okay.
We're going to weigh them after we get them cut and stuff.
Okay.
Got the brass inserts, and we got the match grade stainless steel collars. So that'll give you a little more strength on the front.
Oh, yeah. What do we do now?
I can set your bow in. How's that?
All right, let's do that.
That's what I'm shooting. It's a nice size.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah, which pin did you get?
I think I got 5.
5 vertical. That's what no 5 horizontal.
Yeah.
When's your trip this weekend?
Yeah, I leave in 7 days, so I leave next Monday.
Oh, you got time.
Yeah, I got time to sight it in and get all used to it. Thoughts?
It's a pretty nice sight.
What are your thoughts? You think I can hit a moose?
Surely. It's a big animal to miss.
If I miss a moose, it's gonna be pretty rough.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
You'll hit it.
Oh yeah, I don't have no doubt in your ability. I'm just getting the opportunity.
With 4 veins versus 3, is that just a little more stabilization,
You
or?
can stabilize it a little bit better with such a large head, so
Okay.
that's what the company recommended. So
They're long right now, ain't they?
yeah, we got to cut them down.
What we doing now?
We're going to level your wrist and tie you a soft knot in a string loop.
You use this one? What do you think about it?
I like it. It just gives you a lot of versatility. It gives you some long range, 60 yards fixed.
So this one's got 5 pins. Is 5 pins too busy on the slider?
I think so. For me, it is. I shoot a 3-pin.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have good pin gap.
Which is a good thing is if you need to, you can always just switch out the little pin things,
The
cartridges.
housings, yeah. That's what I actually done. Mine came as a 3-pin vertical, and I switched it to a 3-pin horizontal.
Well,
Not for now.
I ended up taking them off so that I could collapse it and it fit in the bow case.
Also, it's close. Okay.
So it was like just rubbing the bow case, and I was like, I don't know, how much you think those weights are? Big difference?
Well, they're an ounce each, so I'll try it like that first. It may be fine.
Okay, want me to now?
Yeah, I want you to draw it, and we're going to check your peak. So yeah, let's go back there and adjust your peak once you draw it.
Now that we got the bow set up and the arrows built, we're taking it into the back to do some paper tuning, making sure that the arrow's flying straight as possible as soon as it comes out of the bow.
We won't worry about shooting it or anything right now. We'll just let you draw it back.
Alright, I'll just draw it back and go from there. So down a little bit.
Okay, we'll let it off. Just slide it down how much you think. A lot.
We'll see. I may be wrong.
I'm going to twist it.
Yeah, twist it.
Yeah, that's good right there.
This guy's
You think
grown.
so?
It looks good. This guy's grown since he was here before. He's mature and he's getting wider in his chest. You were a 29 a couple of years ago, wasn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got wider.
I'm bigger.
Stout.
Is that like a normal thing?
Yeah, guys, women, they widen out through their shoulders and chest. They make it through.
Wow.
I've seen guys come here real big and wide and got little T-Rex arms, you know.
Yeah. That one's a good bit lighter, kind of.
That side's really lightweight.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, got the bow figured out. What do you think? Did I look like I knew what I was doing back there?
You looked good.
Okay. Oh,
Lord have mercy.
we're figuring out the arrows.
You're going to take 25 off that, or add 25 to that and take 25 off that. So
That's
it's going
right.
to counter itself out.
That's what it's going to make. Yeah, 597.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to put you 600 grain approximately, total weight.
That'd be pretty good for a moose, right? And the thing with the moose is that I think we're going to be calling them, so I'm going to have to be real picky about not shooting them straight in the chest, I guess.
They're slow, methodic animal. They'll turn.
They'll turn. Because they'll be coming towards me to start, at least. I'll be practicing all these broadside shots on the target and then end up one just staring at me. So our arrows are coming out to about 600 grain.
Dead on 600.
Wow. And we'll be shooting those. Big single
we're
piece,
gonna do
3
some-
blades.
Digging.
It's a big hole. I'd say it's about the equivalent of shooting a deer with a 50 cal.
Maybe, I don't know.
Make you one if you make it.
How many grains was the Indian shooting? That's the real question.
I don't know.
They shot
I remember
flints on the end of theirs.
I've watched guys set up traditional arrows with flint, and they'd be 650, 700 grain.
They'd be pretty big. And this one's going to be moving a whole lot faster.
So we're going to put these in with some 24-hour epoxy, which will cure out the best, so don't shoot it tonight.
Okay. 601 is it?
Yep.
That'll do it. Might as well send them the range ferry.
I'll tell you what else you'll know from big heavy arrows, how quiet this fellow's out.
Hmm.
It's absorbing so much of the energy, you know? It's pretty quiet.
What are we doing now?
We're paper tuning the bow.
Turn it right.
What's that tell us?
It tells us
Shoot it
when-
one more time.
Just try not to grip it too much on the front. And just
And say after the boost hunt, if I switch to a lighter arrow, we need to do this again?
well, you just need to shoot it and see how it shoots. If it shoots fine, I wouldn't worry about it. But. Oh yeah.
It's a heavier arrow. This is a lot heavier than you usually used to.
Bet you would.
That's what I'm thinking.
Tell them what we're looking for and why is that what we're looking for?
You don't want any left or right on this shaft right here. You can see how this one right here has got just a little right to it. So you'll move the cams towards the riser. That was the last adjustment. Tightened it up. Why you do this is because the broadhead steers the arrow along with the fletching. So if it starts out right, it's going to keep going right.
Cool. There we go. All right, well, that went pretty well. So we got the bow lined up and everything. With these particular arrows, I'll talk about them later, but they're coming in at 600 grains, so that's pretty heavy. But usually heavier does mean penetrate more, and with a moose, you have a lot to penetrate, so it should be pretty good. But with those arrows, he said we couldn't shoot them tonight because the epoxy we put on them. We gotta wait till tomorrow. So at this point, I think we'll just see you guys tomorrow. We gotta sight this thing in, but I think it went really well. I think that bow is sweet. And if we can get a moose out in front of it, oh, I don't know, guys. I'm getting excited. 1 week until I'm on a plane heading to Canada. That's kind of crazy. How did this even happen? It is now 2 days later, and at this point, I've already went ahead and sighted in my bow. All that leaves us for today is to get more practiced up with the bow and the arrows, as well as broadhead tuning, which means making sure my broadheads and my field points hit the same exact spot. But before we do that, let's go ahead and shoot a few more arrows just to get more comfortable. So the thing about it, as you can see, the aerodynamic difference. One's a bullet point, should fly really well. One, well, has a lot of flaps on it. So depending on how this flies, it could catch air different, could hit a little bit different. But today, that's our objective. Make sure that these two hit the same spot so that, I don't know, we hit the moose where we're aiming at. And the moose target is not here yet, so it may be coming last minute, but we'll figure that out. I've got a lighted knock. I'm gonna shoot the deer. The deer is a lot smaller than the moose, but I'm still gonna shoot it. As you can see, I have the deer turned to where we're actually looking at the heart and stuff, so you go ahead and shoot first, and then I'll shoot after that. It's like golf. It's a quiet sport. So that was perfect right in there. I'm gonna see if I can go a little bit lower and see if I can't go where the heart is. Which on a moving animal, everything can change if it decides to move. But let's see if I can put it a little bit lower. That's pretty good. I mean, we hit where we was talking about. That's nice. I'm gonna shoot another one. Now I'm gonna scoot over and I'm gonna try to hit the very center of my red block target. Let's see how we can do there. And I've noticed that these arrows, being as heavy as they are pretty slow, but that's kind of what whenever you make something heavier, it's got to go slower unless you put more energy behind it, which means shooting a heavier bow, but I can't do that, so we're just kind of stuck. All right, wait, we 40? Yeah, we're 40. Center of the red, let's see. That wasn't bad, that was okay. What are you thinking?
I think we go look at it.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot one more, I bought 6 arrows, I'm gonna use them. Take you another shot. I'm gonna go for the middle of my red target again. As far as I've shot, which I've shot back to 60 to sight the sight in, I'll step back to 60 in a little bit and shoot. I'm not gonna shoot anything crazy at 60, but if I had to, I could follow up shot on a moose at 60. I mean, moose are a lot bigger. All right, not bad. Shooting the bottom target?
Yeah, didn't want to accidentally screw up your brand new arrows.
And I'm gonna talk about these arrows as we go down. Now, I would say average arrows for today's time's what? 450 on average, give or take?
I think typically between 430 and 480, so yeah.
Yeah, that's your average hunting arrow nowadays. These are 600, and we specifically went up to 600 because the more mass you have, it's supposed to penetrate better. On something like a deer, I think you can kill them all day with a normal size arrow. But with something like a moose, they're a lot thicker than a deer. Here's the thing, I don't know if we mentioned this in the shop, but here's the thing I'm thinking about. If the moose is broadside, yeah, I got him. I think I can squeeze one where I need it to go. It's a pretty big kill zone. But if the moose turns and looks at me, because we're gonna be calling and it's coming at me, I don't know what to do. I don't know where the heart's at. I've never thought about that.
Well, we can flip your deer around and I can show you.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's a vet, by the way, so he knows the anatomology. Let's just go ahead and I'll pull his stake out, and then we'll twist it, and we'll just see if we can squeeze one through the front. Because there's a pretty good shot. I mean, pretty good chance. We may have to do this with a moose looking at us like that. Pull one of those arrows out, and you can point where I need to aim. So here's what the chest looks like.
So you have the chest of your animal here.
Okay.
And you have what's called the thoracic inlet. So the thoracic inlet is basically the sternum and the ribs and the spine, and it's completely and totally open.
It's open?
Yeah, it's
from the front?
From the front.
No bones?
No bones, because animals, most of them don't have collarbones like we do.
Oh.
So it's just cartilage. So you have the base of your sternum is probably about right here, give or take. And then your ribs are going to come up and circle like that. And then your spine is probably at about this. I mean, it's coming down like this. So it's not quite this far forward, but it's probably about that level. Right about in there, pretty much dead center, or a little bit to either side, is right in the middle of your thoracic inlet. So there, you're hitting, you could hit trachea, which is how they breathe. You could hit esophagus, so they're not going to be able to eat anymore. And then you blow through that, and you're straight into the heart and lungs as long as you've got enough penetration.
And right in here, there's no bones.
Theoretically, no.
I always thought, which I never even thought about the front, I figured it'd be like a chest, but I guess it's not, is it?
So it would be like...
Or is it like this?
It's like that. So it would be like you being down on all fours with your head stretched up. So you're not hitting them square in the chest.
You're hitting them down
going
here.
in like this.
Dang, I never even thought about that. But if you miss a little bit off each side, is it a riskier shot, or?
Yeah, your kill window is smaller.
Okay.
But as long as you can get in the kill zone, I mean, it's as long as you've got enough penetration for a moose, which for a moose, you're going to have to bury that entire arrow to reach the heart. But as long as you've got enough penetration, it's incredibly lethal.
Dang. I've seen people shoot them on like elk hunting videos, but I never really thought about it. I don't know. That's an interesting shot, though. It's a hard one.
It's all about the penetration.
And accuracy, too.
And accuracy.
I guess we'll take a few shots straight on at Daniel and, I don't know, see what we can do. It'd be nice if our moose target was here. We could just turn the moose target around. But maybe we'll try that when it does get here. We've still got a little bit of time before we go on the moose hunt, so we should get some shots up with the moose. Let's shoot a couple shots at Daniel, facing forward, and then we'll get our broadheads tuned up, and then we'll shoot the moose whenever he shows up. Interesting shot here. Interesting shot. Okay, Daniel, here we go. We got Daniel lined up, pretty well facing towards us, but we can't make it exact. I'm gonna try to put it right where you was talking about. I'll see if I can. It's a small window, especially on that deer, because that deer is actually smaller than a real deer. We'll let him examine it once we get up close. I'll send another one.
It might be a little left, maybe, but your height looks pretty good.
And say it does start scratching some ribs. Are we just like, kind of?
Well, it depends which side of the ribs you're on.
And the angle?
Yeah.
Like that one, if it penetrated, it still may hit some stuff, but...
Probably.
Let's try again. I need to go a little right from that, you'd say?
A little bit.
A little high?
That looks pretty good, I think.
I'm gonna shoot another one.
Maybe a smidge high, but I think that's pretty good. And now, guys, I could be a little bit wrong. I'm not a vet quite yet. I'm in school, so I could be a little wrong.
That one
was a little high left.
Yeah. If all goes well, we will attempt to take a broadside shot if we get it. Besides that, we will do whatever the guide says. How about that? If he says to shoot it, I'm shooting. If he says don't shoot at it, I ain't shooting at it.
So he's a little quartered to us, which is actually a much worse shot than straight frontal.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's quartered to you, all of the big bones of his shoulder and arm are where you think the opening is. So these two, this one I think's a little high. It probably clipped the edge of the scapula. Maybe you get enough penetration. These are some pretty heavy arrows, but a moose scapula is pretty big. This one's probably a little low and left, but this one's pretty close. I think this one probably snuck in there.
That's an interesting shot angle.
So let's say if he was not quartering to us and like full on straight, this one would have been about perfect because it would have hit him about right there.
Okay.
You're going through the top of the heart and the lungs, which there's some gigantic blood vessels there that are going to kill him just as fast, if not faster, than hitting the heart itself.
That's kind of wild, ain't it?
Yeah.
So in a perfect world, would you rather hit the top of the heart than the heart?
It's not going to make much of a difference.
Yeah, they're dead either way.
Yeah, they're dead either way. But if you hit the top of the heart and you can cut like the aortic and the aortic artery and the pulmonary arteries and veins, then there's no blood getting anywhere other than filling up the cavity.
That's wild.
Like there's no blood that's able to go anywhere. If you hit just the heart, theoretically, there's still you have 1 or 2 pumps left of blood probably that's still going throughout the body.
That's wild. Now let's broadhead tune. I'm gonna twist this target around. I usually shoot the 6th side the least, so that's the one I shoot the broadheads into. We'll disregard the tape, and for my fill point, we'll scoot up to 30. I'll aim on this side. For my broadhead, I'll aim on this side. And that way we'll see how up and down they are without potentially hitting the same spot and cutting my feather off, or my vein. How's that?
Sounds like playing.
And then depending on where it hits, he knows the calculations to adjust it.
Pretty simple.
He does math. I'm gonna go ahead and I will switch out a broadhead onto one of these.
In theory, once you get it broadhead tuned, as long as the broadheads aren't crazy different, you should be able to switch broadheads. That's basically having 3 fletchings on the front of your arrow.
And that should be one of the hardest things to tune.
Yeah.
Which means if you get it good, you're doing really good. All right, well, let's step up to 30 and we will see where these things go. The guy said that whenever because we done a lot of tuning right there at the end, he was like, if you have to tune it, it ain't gonna have to be much.
That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, we're hoping we ain't gotta do nothing. But if we need to do a little bit of something, it's better to do it now than after we miss what we're aiming at.
With this new Matthews, though, no matter what, it's not going to be that hard to broadhead tune. It'd be a whole heck of a lot easier than my super old bow.
First up, normal fill point. I'll aim on the right side for these. I'll try to put it right in the middle. That's the plan. Dang. Gotta figure that out. What just happened? I used the wrong pin. That is what happened. I will do the walk of shame and find my arrow. That's a terrible mistake. Forget the broadhead tune. If I do that on an animal, we're done. And another thing, with the heavier arrow trajectory, it's gonna have a lot more drop. So going from 40 yards to 30 yards, I was aiming here and missed the target. So it wasn't super forgiving. Where did you go, my arrow? There it is. Oh man, it's up in the woods. It may have bounced. Hopefully it didn't break. No, it's pretty tough. All right, it made it out. All right, let's try that again. This time we'll use the correct pin. Not the first time I've made that mistake. That was a rough one.
You're not used to shooting a sliding sight.
Yeah, but the slide didn't even slide that.
They don't need to know that.
This time, 30 pin. Let's see where she goes. 30 pin for 30 yards. That's how it's supposed to be. Man, what a way to start. Okay. Not terrible. Now let's try big old bladed head, the broadhead. Okay, not that terrible. We'll reshoot that again just to make sure, but that may not have been much. That may have just been me a little bit. I'll go grab them and we'll do it again. All right, trying it again. I'm gonna focus a little more, or at least attempt to, I guess. I don't know. That ain't far off, even if it is off. So. Okay. Elevation, that's pretty good. We're going to keep shooting them, making sure exactly they're perfect, but if anything happens, we'll let you know, but I think they're pretty well sighted in, or at least tuned or whatever. At this point, the bow target hasn't arrived yet, so back at Gary Pond, we've been doing a little bit of improvements. And here we are, guys, at Gary Pond. Now, we're getting ready for a big moose hunt, but just because it's hunting season doesn't mean that we forget about Gary Pond. And let me show you guys exactly what we've done. We've done 3 major things. Well, maybe 4, actually. 1, we put in some more structure, another rock line right beside the dock. That way we should be able to catch fish easy. Plus, since we're getting bigger catfish in here, like Josh, the pond monster, the 80-pound catfish, and now that our bass in the pond are getting bigger, the bait fish are gonna need more and more structure to survive. Those rocks will be great. 2, right here above Gary Pond, we flattened out, made this pretty much perfectly level for the fire pit. I know y'all don't get to see this much. Potentially a place for a future catch and cook, and while we were digging this up, we found these big rocks underground. Yes, that's why my food plots don't do good. There's rocks everywhere apparently. But we've set them up in a place where we can actually sit on them. 3, we are expanding Greg the dock. And we're going to be extending it to a double wide dock. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This is another 28-foot pontoon. Greg's going to be right here. Greg 2.0 is going to be right beside of it. The dock is going to be massive and more redneck than ever. A double wide dock, literally, how much better does it get? And then number 4, a pretty big change. Instead of having to drive through this field, which whenever it rains, it can get pretty wet, boom, Dad just came in and built an entirely new road, good enough for like school buses and stuff. Now, we don't plan on no school buses coming up here, but if they need to, hey, here they come. Just a gigantic road right here and a ditch so that this thing, even in the winter, in the middle of a rainstorm, it won't be too wet to drive on. That way, boom, we'll drive up the thing, we can circle the fire pit, hop off, go fish Gary Pond, and then swirl right out here on a nice gravel road. And speaking of gravels, that's what we're gonna be doing right now. Hopping in the LS tractor, I'm gonna put down the first little bit of gravels. The first one to say I'm not a professional gravel leveler, but we're definitely gonna give it a shot. I can't make it that bad. I'm just gonna get me a bucket full. Well, that ain't a bucket full. Let me try again. Wow, that should be okay. But here's the thing, just having this road dirt is pretty good on its own, but putting gravel down on it's going to make it way better in every way. So the first place I'm going to put them is right here on the pipe. I'll go ahead and attempt to shake them out the best I can. I'm just trying to do a thin layer. I'm not trying to put them too thick or anything because we got to do the whole road. But that'll get us started. It's not too bad. And then I'm coming here with the bucket and just drag it over or attempt to. And that might help level them out a little bit. That way they're not so thick on there. There we go. That leveled them out a little bit better. Now, it's going to take a while, but I'm just going to sit here and do this for a good little bit and see how many gravels I can put down. We're definitely going to need more, but while we're waiting on the moose target to show up, honestly, this is some of the best use of my time. This and practicing with my bow. One day later, and we finally have the moose target. Now you may be saying, well, it don't really look that big. It is, it's that big. It's literally standing like over my head. It's literally like over my head big time. My objectives right now is simple. I've not even unwrapped it. Right now it just looks like someone shot and petrified a horse and then wrapped it in plastic. Before I even unwrap it, I want to get it over there beside the other targets and then we'll get going. But my objective right now is pretty simple. I just want to get this thing to where I can shoot it. But I think it's actually extremely heavy. There's no way I can pick this up. Oh, I can't even move it. This is bad. Oh yeah, I don't know if I can do this. There's no way I can't pick this up. Can I drag it? Can I pick it up? Oh! Yeah, not really. Wish me luck, boys. I'm going for it though. Oh! Oh! Oh, that ain't a break. That's insane, dude. This thing's massive. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a tank. Well, never mind. Ah! I'm just gonna have to walk it the best I can. This may be my best option. Maybe my only option, actually. We are making progress, although it may be. Oh no, oh no. All right, now y'all seeing how big this thing is? a little bit further to go. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I was literally by the tree. I literally had it, bro. Luckily, I don't think it's hurt. I don't think it's like living or anything. All right, I'm done. And while I'm unwrapping this thing, good time to tell you, hey, check out KendallGrayOutdoors.com, first link in the description, and use promo code VLOG10 all caps, get you 10% off whatever you want. This moose target really burned a hole in my pocket, so hey, if you buy a bundle, I ain't gonna be mad at you. With Christmas coming up, it's the perfect time to buy before we start running out of stock. So hey, KendallGrayOutdoors.com or first link in the description, check some stuff out if you want to. Well, if the moose is actually this big, then I don't think we're gonna have a problem hitting the kill zone. Oh gosh. Now, if I can somehow go straight up and deadlift this thing, maybe okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I can do that. I'll take everything I got. I can't do it. I guess we'll have to just shoot it on the ground, act like it's bedding moose or something. I can't lift it. I think I'm just gonna take a nap real quick. To be continued, I guess. Okay, there's that, I guess. For now, though, I think that's the best we're gonna get it. Okay, the moose is set up. I've still got to put its antlers on, though. I'm no moose hunter, but I think I did something wrong. Maybe that's it. I bet that's it. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Ooh, I think that's it. I don't know. I mean, I've not seen a lot of moose, but I guess that's right. I guess that's right. This looks kind of warped or something. I don't know. Or is that right? Which one's right, dude? I don't know. I feel like it's somewhere right in the middle. I feel like I should know, but I don't. Is this one right where it's going with its back, or is this one right? But I do feel like it's warped or something. I don't know, dude. I feel like it needs to be right there, but that's not an option. That's the option. Maybe that's right. I mean, I guess it's right. Best we're gonna do today, I know that. That is still a gigantic target, though. And let me stand beside of it. That way y'all know what's going on. Like, I am not eye level with this thing. This thing's a head taller than me. And that's not even counting its antlers. There's my hand on the kill zone. I'm pretty sure this is the kill zone. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty accurate kill zone. We got its giant legs back here. You got that thing coming out of its butt. I don't know if that's realistic or not. You got whatever this little thing is called, its beard thing. You got the big paddle antlers. Dude, this thing is cool. This thing's really cool. And it's big too. I think what we're gonna do, I got my buddy coming up right here in a little bit. We're gonna shoot this thing for the first time and we're gonna see how it feels to shoot at a moose. The whole idea of this moose target is to get me prepared for literally next week when we go moose hunting in real life. We are 1 week away from going moose hunting in real life with a bow and arrow. So I gotta know what I'm doing at least a little bit. This is a once in a lifetime hunt. I don't want to mess it up. So now with this thing, at least we're going to have a little bit more knowledge. Now, obviously this ain't a real moose. If you guys aren't sure, this is not a real moose. This is a fake moose target. He's not real. You are not real. But yeah, this should be pretty sweet. We'll shoot him here in a little bit. I am currently dying, so I'm going to go eat a Pop-Tart and drink of water, and we'll be back out directly. First looks at the moose. Here we go, I guess. I've done seen it. Y'all ain't seen it yet. What a giant thing. I mean, real or not, what a giant thing.
You could ride that.
Yeah, we could ride that.
All three of us probably could.
That's a giant.
It's as big as that turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely as big as the turkey, Luke.
Inserts.
Oh yeah, the insert. I was like, yeah, Luke, it is indeed bigger than the turkey. How tall is it compared to me?
Probably about 8 feet tall.
Yeah, because I'm 7.
It's at least 8 inches.
Not only
taller.
that, look at the antler they put on this thing. Like, I don't know how realistic that is, but that's a giant. I mean, maybe this is like a record or something, but that's a giant piece. Imagine if you kill one like that. Imagine if this comes charging at you. That'd be bad. Maybe it'd be good. I don't know. Depending on what your objective is. Be a good video, I guess. You'd definitely get some interviews. That is crazy. And if that's how big their lungs actually are, which you're a half vet or vet in training.
In the process.
So if this was a cow, you think the vitals are about right?
Like size-wise?
Yeah, I guess so. Both, size and position.
Yeah.
Which I know that you don't cut open moose on vet school, but if you had to guess.
Yeah, it's probably just about right.
That's giant. That's bigger than a deer, actually.
If you're thinking these are the lungs, it's probably a little lower than the lungs. Like you probably could come up a little bit. It's pretty close.
That's pretty big. Now, what about this? Is that on a real moose or not? Probably not.
Hard to say, never seen one.
Funny to say, but there will still be people, including me, somehow hit up here on this target. Whenever we start seeing like random little arrow holes over here, we're gonna be like, all right, what was going on? Something had to be intentional there. What do we name the moose? This is a very important decision, as hopefully this moose, as expensive as it was, survives the next 40 years.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's up to you.
He's never named a moose before. What are you asking him?
I haven't either. Big Ron.
Big Ryan?
Yeah.
Ryan the Reinhardt moose. There you go. I like that. That's good. We'll shoot right here in a little bit, but I don't know, but I think it's bigger than I was expecting. Is a real moose that big?
I have no
I
idea.
guess.
The real moose is probably bigger.
Maybe. I don't know. I will start by saying this deer is a little bit smaller than a normal deer would be, but not by a whole lot. Does that make Ryan, the Reinhardt moose, look a little bit bigger?
I think he looks huge. I've shot deer about that size.
Oh, I've shot him a lot smaller than this guy. Hey, personal best or personal small, 24 pounds.
It's huge.
That is crazy. I don't know what to say.
I feel like his hip is taller than Luke. Luke, go stand by the hip.
It is. I think it's taller than me. It is. I bet it's a scary target though. If it's looking at you breathing and you can hear it breathing, I bet that's pretty
It's probably
scary.
warm.
Huh?
It's probably really warm too.
Probably. If this moose hunt goes good, what kind of target should we get next? Full size, like
Grizzly bear.
full size standing grizzly bear?
I was thinking, you seen the Sasquatch target?
I have. Those would be cool.
That'd be a good one.
How big are they?
Probably
Like
taller.
big,
than that.
big?
Well, there's multiple sizes, but you can get big, taller. than that.
Standing?
I think so.
Oh man. Imagine something standing right here at that tree.
Imagine that was standing.
I mean, it is technically
Like,
standing.
Standing.
I don't know if moose do that, but I guess that'd be cool. Next step, we shoot it. All right, we're pulling out the bow. Oh, looks like this cake's been somewhere. Here is the arrows we decided to shoot. These are the ones that we broadhead tested earlier in the video. They are, how much were they? 600 exactly?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's gonna be pretty good to get some moose. We're gonna start at 40 yards. They said to be good up to 50, so we will be shooting 50 quite a bit in practice. And I feel like anywhere in the shaded is a good spot to hit. Let's go ahead and we'll send some, I guess. And I'll even do it a little bit slow-mo on this thing, so hopefully we can watch the arrow fly. That'll be really cool. 40 yards, moose. I feel like that would have probably killed him.
Looks pretty good to me.
That looks pretty tender to me. I don't know what else to aim at. I mean, the target's really big. I don't have anything specific to aim at.
You can't see the circles from back here.
Oh, was there circles on them?
Mhm.
Oh, I couldn't even see that at all. I'll aim for where I think the heart may be.
That's a pretty
I
good
feel
shot.
like that would hit it. Quick shot. Okay. Oh, I even missed the entire vitals, but I may have got lucky and hit something, but I shot that one just really fast. You shoot a few. See if you can hit the moose.
Hopefully. We'll see. Just got these arrows, and they're not the same weight as the arrows that I typically hunt with.
So they're different.
They're different.
How long did you get that? Well, I can't even talk. Very recently?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they destroyed it. I'm also curious as to what is it going to be like to pull these arrows out, because I don't know. Am I going to have to like reach above my head or something?
I've never shot Reinhardt targets.
Yeah.
But I've heard that it's very difficult to pull your arrows.
Yeah. I mean, I've read online this target, obviously this thing is like pretty expensive, so I read a lot about it before I bought it. But they were saying this thing can legit last 20 years, like the stuff it's made out of. So with that being said, if it's able to last 20 years, I seriously bet it's made out of some tough stuff.
That last arrow, we're gonna pretend that I was,
The moose
I was
drop?
anticipating him to.
Also, one thing I have looked into, moose don't drop. That's what I've seen. And that's another thing, the person I'm going with, he was like, don't really worry about speed. He's like, definitely go on the side of weight so you get more momentum. Don't worry about speed because the moose ain't gonna drop and he ain't going nowhere fast. Not only that, but he's a giant target too. So let's see. I guess that's the ring. It's crazy because this is a gigantic group, but every single one of them literally killed it perfectly. Let's see if there's like the scoring dots on the other side. Maybe not really. I don't know. Is this not a regulation thing, or shouldn't there be smaller dots maybe?
Typically, but I think
I thought so. Maybe we'll just aim for that one. Okay, that wasn't bad.
that didn't look too.
No, that wasn't bad. Pull one out, see what you think.
And that was lefty, and I'm not lefty.
Oh, yeah. No, it ain't good. It ain't bad. So this is the insert. The cool thing about it, I guess, is say you do shoot this up, which you got a lot of real estate to shoot up, you pop out a new insert, as long as you don't do stuff like that and destroy the whole target. But now listen, one arrow going into that ain't gonna hurt it. They just made this to where if you do shoot this a ton, you can actually swap it out, which will be nice, because I doubt I'll ever buy another full-size moose archery target. Visit the website kendallgray1.com, kendallgrayoutdoors.com, first link in the description, pick up a bundle or something. We went over budget buying the moose, but I was hoping it'd be worth it. So far, it's pretty cool. I will say that.
It's the coolest target I've seen.
This is definitely the only moose on this property. It may be the only moose target in a while, because last video we literally went looking at the only 3D range in like a 2-hour radius. They didn't have a moose target either, so. Wait, I've still got one of your arrows. But that, if you remember, that was the objective of the last video at the 3D range. We was hoping to find somewhere that had a moose so I didn't have to buy one. Didn't work out that way. We had to buy one. But that's okay. Let's launch some more. I'm gonna see if I can see the exact circle, which I guess the exact circle might be right in its crease. Kind of look like maybe where it was. I think I see where it is. I'm gonna try to put it right in that crease. If I can. Might have been a little low. That's okay. Moose, moose, moose! There's a giant moose, giant moose, giant moose. Mer, mer. A little bit high. Maybe not. Dude, you have so much room for error and still be great shot, great shot. You can miss by like 10 inches. Great shot, man, great shot. Next video, we'll hunt rabbits. Miss by an inch, you miss the whole rabbit. Bow hunting rabbits, that'd be interesting. Oh.
Well, you gave me something easy to aim at with your bottom lighted dot.
Still would have killed the moose. What do you think, Luke? Do you have confidence in me? You think I can get it done in Canada?
Yeah.
You think I can?
Yeah.
As long as you get that bow across the border.
I know, as long as I get the bow across the border. Yeah, literally all those are kills. That's great. But yeah, that one was yours. It was about as dead center as it can be. So
Hey, you were in that.
I guess I was in it, yeah.
Too.
We'll count that as 20 points or whatever they do in the scoring room. All right, guys, we're gonna keep on shooting. I'll catch you guys here in a little bit. We'll do some more drills or something in the morning. One day later, we can't get too much practice, so I'm out here again. This time, we're gonna be stepping it back to 50 and even 80 yards.
That thing's way taller than me.
Go jump on it.
I don't even think I could jump on it if I wanted to.
That's a big one, dude. Today's objective, make sure we can shoot it at the 50 extremely consistently, and then shoot, man. I think that target's so big, we'll stretch it out as far as we possibly can. I don't think we're gonna be losing many arrows shooting at that.
I don't think so. It'd be really hard to miss it, I believe.
I think it would be. And I guess the real moose would be about the same way. We'll find out. Yeah, I mean, if a real moose is this big, which this is a life-size moose, so it should be, that shouldn't be that hard to hit.
I got an antler about this size at the house.
You did?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Got it in Wyoming this past summer.
That's a big old antler. That's a gigantic antler.
It was from Alaska.
Wow. And this may be an Alaskan moose. I don't know. There is a couple different subspecies. You have the Yukon, which is kind of like the Alaskan moose that a lot of people think of. And then what I'm going to be hunting is the Eastern moose. Still giant. It's not as big, though. But now I'm talking like, instead of the back being here, the back may be here. So, I mean, it's still a gigantic animal. But there are actually a few different kinds of moose out there. But that's a big old target to hit.
I was about to say, is that up to like scale? Is that like,
I think that is scale.
that's insane.
Maybe even a little bigger. The real vitals might even be bigger.
Really?
Maybe.
If you don't hit lungs, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. Let's step out to 50. We're going to roll the slow motion again, and we're going to sling some arrows. Shoot, we may step back to like 90. I don't know. We'll step back as far as my sight will go. That's what we're going to do. You can't even touch its antlers. That's giant.
A normal sized person probably could.
I don't know. All right, guys, here we are at 50 yards away. He said to try to shoot it for 50, like I was saying yesterday. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to shoot a bunch of arrows at 50. If we're looking pretty good, I mean, that's a big old target. We'll scoot back as far as my bow will go because, well, why not, I guess.
How far is your bow shoot?
I don't know. I've never shot it past 60, but I feel confident with a target that big.
Golly, I think you...
Let me see. I mean, 50 yards, it's not even that bad.
That doesn't look bad with how big that is.
Yeah, no, yeah. Look, as big as that is, it doesn't look bad at all. Like, it's the equivalent of a deer at, like, 15, actually.
Honestly, I would say it's deer at 10. I think I could throw a golf ball and hit it.
I bet you could, hitting the vitals.
Yeah.
But I'll send it to you right here. Let me see what we can do. This should be slow-mo, so we'll
Sweet.
see if we can watch that arrow fly. 50 yards? I'll even adjust this a little bit. Yeah, I think we can get out to 80.
Oh yeah, I mean you would hit the target.
I'm not sure where that one went, but
A little low. Looks like it's...
I think it'd still kill it though.
Oh yes. Might duck right into it. I don't think they duck much, but...
Yeah, they said that moose don't duck at all.
Okay. Low. Top of the leg. I mean, it's perfect left and right. Just a little low.
Oh, it's because we're 55 yards. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can put this right in the spot.
There we go.
That one was right in the
Oh,
spot.
boy.
After I figured out what distance I was.
That's
Another thing I got to take into account though. Once I switch those really heavy arrows, they're going to start dropping a lot. And 5 yards difference would have completely missed a deer. It still would have probably helped the moose, but say we range him at 50, he takes 1-2 steps to 55. I've either got to make that adjustment or do something.
just aim a little high.
That is something though. It is kind of crazy.
That's dead center.
Yeah, that was dead center. I bet I can put these right there now that I adjusted.
Oh yeah.
I think if I can hit a moose right there where I hit it right there, we'll be in good shape.
I don't think you have a problem killing it. Oh boy.
A little to the right, but not much. Last arrow.
Mm,
Touch.
dang. You about Robin Hooded that one.
Let's go look at him. I don't know, AJ, what do you think about it?
I think it's a dead moose.
I do too.
That one was insanely perfect.
I think I got the
Oh yeah,
the really good ones are touching each other.
I think it's in the inside circle.
I think it is.
Both of them.
I think that's pretty good.
That's not bad at all.
You think I can, if that's a moose, you think I can hit it at 50?
I think it's dead at 50. It might drop.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get a shot. Maybe I'll shoot it twice. Maybe I'll shoot the real moose twice, and they'll be that close together.
Yeah, I mean even the bad shot.
Dude, even the bad shot. I don't know if this one would have done much, but I think that one would have probably killed it.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get 2 shots on the real moose. Bam, bam. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, that ain't bad though, right there, is it?
No, not at all.
That ain't bad.
First shots in the moose.
First shot. So you went pretty well.
Oh yeah.
Also, we got it off the tree. Now it's actually pinned in the ground. So, dang, dude. Imagine taking this thing up and somehow putting it on the edge of the pond and then shooting across the pond to hit it. Let's scoot back as far as we possibly can. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should be okay.
I mean even if you miss low, you're good.
If I miss low, I miss high, I miss left, I miss right, I think I can still hit it.
If you miss right, you got a long ways
I
to
got
miss.
a lot of miss to right. All right, we are currently 80 yards away. So this is probably the longest shot I've ever done, really. Yeah, I need to use my lower pin. Now, I don't know. My pin ain't perfect, but I'll figure it out. I hit something. Can you tell what I hit?
It's a little low.
Was it?
Yeah. It right in the top
In
of
the
the
leg?
Yeah.
All right, let me try again.
That's crazy. You can
It's
see
a
it
little low. I need to... Yeah, dude, I'm just... Now, I don't think I'll be shooting a moose this far because my sight is barely even capable. But up to 50, if he said be good to 50, and it'll probably be closer, so.
Yeah.
That was dead center, wasn't it? That was perfect.
It's perfect.
Dude, listen, what if I just snipe an 80-yard moose?
You gotta start shooting deer at 80 yards.
Yeah, now
That's
granted,
crazy.
this is a giant target, so.
That's true. I feel like there's no target panic with this.
There shouldn't be. Oh, that was in the leg.
Right in the crease.
Of the leg?
In the crease of like.
It made a lot different sound.
It sounds very weird.
All right, that's okay.
Okay.
I'll try again. One thing I am noticing, one of the biggest things I've noticed about the moose target is how if you are up close, which we've not even shot it up close, I don't really think you have to pick a pin because the whole body takes up all the pins.
Yeah.
No way out here you got to aim, but up close, I mean,
the lungs are as big as a regular deer.
that's true. That was good.
That was good.
When you're within like 30 yards, all of your pins are in the lungs. That's a good thing too. Back here, it's a little bit harder, but it's still a giant target.
It's like shooting a full-on bear.
It's like shooting a car. A little high, but still hit where we want it to.
Oh yeah.
Let's go check it out. I think that's pretty good.
Like you said, moose ain't ducking, so
No,
they don't duck at all.
no.
That's what they said.
That's what they said. They say they do not move. They're definitely not faster than an arrow.
No, hey.
A deer actually is, though. I've had deer completely duck my arrow after shooting.
Yeah.
40 yards away, they've ducked it completely.
Oh, I remember that.
And then maybe closer, they've ducked a little bit. I've had one at like 30 duck it enough for me to hit above its spine and just not kill it. Kind of wild. But that's why you got to aim a little bit lower for
Oh yeah, they go.
bow. You got to kind of compensate that. But with a moose, they said nope, aim right on it. I've hunted elk once, but wasn't with a rifle, so I didn't really learn much about if they duck or not. They definitely didn't duck to the rifle. That one arrow hit really weird. Wonder if it hit something inside
The knot came out of it.
The knot came out. Wonder if it went in and hit something hard. It hit something hard inside the target.
Destroyed, yeah.
It hit like one of the framing things. Wonder where the knock is. The knock might be close. I don't know.
That's weird.
The other ones though, I mean, look, these two are still really good.
No,
From
that's
80 yards, that's kind of wild. Huh?
That's dead.
Yeah. 3 of them's dead.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This one slows him down.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, if you guys are ready for the moose hunt, be sure to subscribe to this channel and subscribe to that channel because that's where the moose hunt's going to be posted in 1 week from today. As for the moose target was epic, and I think we're hitting good enough to be good. Click right here if you want to watch us go to a 3D range to get practiced up for the moose hunt, or right over here for last year's bison hunt if you want to get excited for that.